This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, the Jasper Parklands opened this past weekend. The 2018 Miss DuBois County and Teen Miss were crowned yesterday. We traveled to Lagodi to speak with Mayor Noel Hardy, and Kirk Gazelle has the scoop in sports. All this and more on tonight's WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Jurnee Davis with news here on WJTS. Royalty has been selected for this year's DuBois County 4-H, and the 2018 Queen and Teen Miss contest was held Sunday afternoon at the Jasper High School Gymnasium. 9 girls aged 17 to 21 competed in the Queen contest. Chosen as the Queen for 2018 was Melanie Roberts, the daughter of Lisa Shipman of Fritchlick and Chad Roberts of Selvin, and a graduate of Northeast DuBois High School. First runner-up was Louisa Nino, a 2018 graduate of Southridge High School and the daughter of Judy and Primitivo Nino of Huntingburg. Second was Bailey Barrett, the daughter of Scott and Carlett Barrett of Huntingburg. A graduate of Southridge High School, Bailey attends the University of Southern Indiana. Third runner-up was Elizabeth Hibner, the daughter of Alan and Linda Hibner of Jasper, and a graduate of Northeast DuBois High School. She now attends Indiana State University. 2 young women were chosen for Miss Congeniality. They include Colleen Hope, the daughter of Jerry and Debbie Hope of Huntingburg. She is a graduate of Jasper High School and is attending the University of Southern Indiana. And Brianna Lammers, a Southridge High School graduate, now attending Purdue University. Her parents are Brian and Ann Lammers of Huntingburg. And Miss Photogenic went to Olivia Bromus, a 2018 graduate of Forest Park High School and the daughter of Matt and Glenda Bromus of Huntingburg. Only 3 girls aged 14 to 16 competed in the Teen Miss contest. Cheney Barrett, the daughter of Scott and Carla Barrett of Huntingburg and a junior at Southridge High School, was the 2018 Teen Miss. First runner-up was Jacqueline Hogg, the daughter of Al and Tammy Hogg of Ferdinand. She will be a junior at Forest Park High School in the fall. Second runner-up was Leah Wilmus. The Forest Park junior is the daughter of Greg and Kathy Wilmus of St. Anthony. The 2018 DuBois County 4-H Fair will be held July 16th through the 20th at the DuBois County Fairgrounds along Highway 162 near Brettsville. Officials with the City of Jasper and the Jasper Parks and Recreation Department and its board officially dedicated and formally opened the much-anticipated Parklands of Jasper this past Saturday. A 75-acre Central Park is a major urban renewal endeavor which turned a private 9-hole golf course and the surrounding woodlands into what has now been dubbed Indiana's natural destination. A dedication and ribbon-cutting ceremony led by Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz, Jasper Park Board President Roger Sager, and Parks Director Kim Buck took place Saturday morning at the park, which is located on the former Jasper Country Club property along West 15th Street, and it was followed by a formal public opening early that afternoon. In the summer of 2012, the Country Club announced that they would close their facility and reached out to Mayor Seitz to see if the city would like to purchase the property. Through the advice of Parks Director Buck and support of several council members, negotiations began between the Country Club Board, the city, and adjacent property owner, Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools. The city announced a purchase agreement for the golf course in early 2013, which included resale of 10 acres to the school corporation and a partnership agreement for maintenance. The $1 million cost was funded from the Rainy Day Fund, and the fund has since been fully restored. The purchase agreement included a restricted deed, which meant that it could no longer be used as a golf course. Meanwhile, the parent company of Schnitzelbank Restaurant announced that the purchase of JCC Clubhouse for conversion to a banquet facility and a brewery, which would overlook the parklands. The mayor appointed a citizen advisory team to determine what the land could become and contracted with City Visions of Louisville, Kentucky and Gamble Associates of Boston, Massachusetts to provide recommendations. After much discussion, a managed meadows concept was announced in 2015 with preliminary plans calling to keep much of the grounds in a natural state with limited structures, while still taking advantage of the setting for public amenities, including the use of the existing golf course ponds. The opportunity then took another giant leap with the pursuit of an Indiana Bicentennial Nature Trust grant for the adjacent 25 acres of woods. With private benefactors and real estate discounts offered by property owners, the city acquired the additional acreage and formal design work began through Rundle Ernstberger Associates of Indianapolis and Haver Associates of Evansville. Jasper Lumber was chosen as the general contractor and the ground was broken in March of 2017. The Parklands of Jasper provide an optimum platform for the collaboration between the city, schools, state, and private sector. It is estimated that nearly $2.5 million of donated funds, grants, or in-kind contributions are part of the $7.5 million project, including an endowment. Jasper Park Board President Roger Sager says years of planning, designing, and preparation resulted in the formation of a beautiful park and its facilities. Sager says the project was the collaboration of many involved.
This was a public-private partnership, which is really neat because about 2/3 of this park is paid for by the city, and the other third of it is through private donations. And what's really neat about this and private donations, we never made one call, which is very unique. You normally have to go out and ask for money. In this case, money came in through 3 or 4 phone calls. We had, I don't want to forget anybody, we had Master and we had the Sager family, we had Jasper Engines, the Bobble family, Glenn Sturm,
just to name a few, yeah.
The hospital. Doesn't cover them all. The Kiwanis did the music park, but it's neat when about 1/3 of the park is paid for by private donations. You never had to go out and get anything, so it means a lot to the Jasper to have that type of partnership.
The Parklands of Jasper features 2 miles of walking trails, including multi-purpose paths, made possible in part by benefactors and an Indiana Department of Natural Resources Land and Water Conservation grant, a walking signature bridge which is lit at night to draw attention to the park, 3 ponds all connected by elevated pathways, one of which will be stocked by the Indiana Department of Natural Resources for fishing, approximately 25 acres of wood made possible by benefactors and the Indiana Bicentennial Nature Trust, 2 waterfalls fed from a well on the property, a wetlands area for nature studies, the pavilion, which is an indoor public event space which will seat up to 160, with a prep kitchen for master brand cabinets and a 2,000 square foot picnic deck overlooking a fish pond, a splash pad with 3 rock features and 42 jets, 4 GT Fit outdoor exercise pods from Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center with 10 pieces of exercise equipment, an adventure play area featuring climbing rocks and balance beams, a tree fort, a musical playground from the Jasper Kiwanis Club, and a connecting path from the city's existing multi-use trail is being built this summer. Jasper Park and Recreation Director Kim Buck notes that after 6 years of hard work and soul searching, the Parklands will be a huge asset to not only the Parks Department, but also the city as a whole.
To the city, it's everything. It's going to draw people in. For the park system, it's just another crowning thing that we're happy that we have done, along with our Jasper Riverwalk, along with our youth sports park, our youth soccer complex, the Hobby Center, Central Green. The park system is just blossomed, and this is just another part, I think, of a wonderful park system for a town of 15,000 people.
In addition to serving Jasper citizens, city officials anticipate that Parklands of Jasper will become a regional destination. A Huntingburg woman was placed under arrest on a pair of charges late last week after she was accused of entering a home without knocking and taking a couple of items. Around 8 o'clock Friday night, officers with the Huntingburg Police Department were called to a residence and the report of a woman they say was hiding underneath a table on their back porch. When police arrived, they found 56-year-old Patricia Wright of Huntingburg indeed hiding underneath a table on the back porch. The complainants told police that Wright had entered the house without knocking and helped herself to a bottle that was on their table and some water. Police say Wright appeared intoxicated and was taken to Memorial Hospital in Jasper for medical clearance as well as a drug screen, which determined that Wright was under the influence of multiple controlled substances. She was taken to and booked into the Du Bois County Security Center in Jasper for residential entry and public intoxication. Jasper police are asking for the public's assistance as they search for a person who allegedly made sexual propositions to a pair of women on separate occasions and locations in the Jasper area, occurring over the last 3 to 4 days. Police are asking the public to be on the lookout for a red Chevrolet Cruze or Cobalt with Indiana temporary tags. They say they received 2 separate complaints that a white man in his 30s to 40s with brown hair, while driving the vehicle, pulled up to a couple of women, both younger women, who told the police that the subject asked them to take part in sexual acts with him. Police say the first incident took place this past Thursday, July 5th, and the second incident took place early Sunday morning in the parking lots of Walmart and one of the Kimball manufacturing facilities. They say neither complainant knows who the subject is or can provide any further descriptions of the vehicle or person. Police say if you are approached by this individual, that you take all necessary steps to protect yourself and call 911 immediately. They also ask if you were able to try to get as many descriptors of the vehicle, the person, and a plate number if possible. If you have any information on this subject, you are asked to contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255, or you can always call the department's anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. The Jasper Police Department is also asking public's assistance in locating a vehicle that was stolen from the Jasper Walmart store over the weekend. Police say the incident took place at the North Side Supercenter just before 10:30 Saturday night. The stolen vehicle is described as a 2007 dark blue Chevy Impala with a license plate number reading VNY 806. Again, that vehicle is a 2007 dark blue Chevy Impala and the license plate number reads VNY 806. They say the front driver's side window is also broken out and covered with a black trash bag. Police released surveillance video of a suspect they say is a white male with a medium height and a larger build. He was last seen wearing black shorts and a black shirt with red sleeves and dark hair. If you have any information on this incident, please call the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255, or you can always call the department's tip line at 812-481-COPS. Now stay tuned as we travel to Lagodi to speak with Mayor Noel Hardy for Monday with the Mayor here on 18 WJTS, followed by weather and sports.